Hi guys, it's me, Julia, and I'm doing a little series of shorter videos for you. I had a request for to not have such long videos, and I totally understand that request, because a lot of times when you see if frequent videos come up and they're all like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 minutes long, it's like, whoa, that's a lot. And I do like to post frequently, so I thought, okay, I'll try to see if I can come up with some shorter videos and like shorter subjects that can, you know, be done in a quicker amount of time. Sometimes though, I can't, like if I'm doing a haul or if I'm doing something that's kind of in depth, I just like to talk, and I think, you know, and I can't do them really short. So I'm going to try to make some shorter videos, but there's still going to be the longer videos. So, I mean, if that drives you crazy and you don't want to watch longer videos, totally understand. And you're like, oh, I can't listen to her talk for a minute longer. But to kind of balance them out, I'm going to try to come up with some shorter videos too. So I thought a really quick series to do would be my top 3. So top 3 products, and I'm going to try to keep them quick, although I've been talking for a minute and 19 seconds already and I haven't even done anything. So my first top 3 are going to be my top 3 brushes. So these are the brushes that basically have either changed the way that I apply makeup or just, you know, fantastic or whatever. So your top 3. So my top 3 brushes are, in really no particular order, the e.l.f. powder brush. I got this as part of the 11-piece set, but you can get it from the Studio line separately as well. This is pretty much a holy grail brush for me. When I first got the set, I really didn't know what to do with this because it says powder brush, and I don't really, you know, I thought it was kind of big for applying powder, and it is kind of firm. But the minute that I started using this to apply my foundation, it really came to life, and it really changed the way that I apply my foundation as well. So it works fantastically with, fantastically? Is that a word? I think so. The dream combination to me is this brush with my Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse. There you go, Dream Smooth. Dream Smooth Mousse. Because the Dream Smooth Mousse, this is not the best one to use because it's all broken up now because I smushed it into the middle because I hit pan. Looks like a cream to powder product when you first look at it, but it's actually really, really creamy, and it stays creamy. So you need this brush to kind of tap through that outer layer, and when you tap through the outer layer, then it gets all nice and creamy on the inside. So this, I didn't like this product really well. Like, I couldn't figure out how to apply it properly. As soon as I started using it with this brush, it came to life. So it does a fantastic job of applying these cream foundations. It does a fantastic job of applying liquid foundations. I applied the foundation to the back of my hand, pat it on, and it's really great. If you're concerned with dry skin and the micro exfoliation that happens if you rub with the brush, this brush is soft enough that it doesn't really do that. And if you pat, you don't get that. If you're rubbing, you are going to get it a little bit. So to counteract that, I just spray it with like a, this is my e.l.f. Mist set, but you know, it's like Studio Fix Plus or the Lise Watier Magnifiques or whatever. Any kind of, or even water. Just spray that. That moistens the bristles so that it's not going to bring up any kind of dry skin flakes if you have dry skin. And it just helps apply the foundation a little bit more sheer, so you don't get like sticking to flakes and stuff like that. So this is a dream brush for me. Holy grail brush for applying all that stuff. And I actually don't use it for powder, but I know you can. I know a lot of people use it for contouring and things like that. So an all-rounder. My next brush is my MAC 224. This brush is fantastic. I got the idea for this brush from Pixie Woo because they use it to apply their concealer, and that is a great tip, especially if you're worried about concealer settling into fine lines underneath your eye. Applying your concealer with a brush like this, like a fluffy, I always have problems saying fluffy. A fluffy brush like this just really gives an airbrush finish to your concealer. And I find it applies a little bit less of the product, so you don't have to worry about it getting into fine lines or looking too cakey. It gives a really nice kind of airbrush finish to your concealer. And this brush is also really good for doing some blending work. I find it's a little bit too big for my crease, but it's really nice and soft. But the thing that I use it for mainly is concealer, wherever I need concealer, and it's just the right size. I was originally using a big fluffy brush like this, but this one is too big. Look at the difference. Humongous. So that's a great thing. And finally is my MAC 217. I cannot say enough good things about this brush. It really has changed the way that I apply makeup. I've talked about this in several videos. So it's just fantastic. It applies cream. It applies regular shadow. You can use it to pack it on. It's not the best for packing on because it is a little bit fluffy, but it's great for in the crease. It's great for putting on your highlight. It's great for underneath. It's really great, but it really is, its star power is in its blending because it's not too big and fluffy, so you can still keep an edge, you know, can keep definition to your makeup with this brush. Like, it doesn't totally blur everything together. It's just, I love this brush. I thought, oh, what's the big deal about the 217? Now I know what the deal is with the 217. And as I say every single time that I talk about the 217, a fantastic, almost identical dupe for it is the C433 Pro Blending Fluff from Coastal Scents. You can see this is the MAC 217. This is the Coastal Scents. The only difference is, and it could be just the way that it dried, is the Coastal Scents looks slightly wider than the 217. Like, to the point, though, where they're virtually indistinguishable between each other. Same ferrule design, same brush, same fibers, everything. So if budget is a concern, because this brush is about $26. This brush is around $4 from the coastalscents.com website. So there you go. Those are my top 3. What? Oh, yeah. My top 3 brushes. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon.